If you want to succeed as a creator, the number one thing you absolutely need is to believe in yourself. As a creator or artist, you are making countless decisions every day, all the time, and you need to make sure that you believe in the decisions you're making and you are sure of it. Eventually, when you get a job in the industry, you will eventually work with a team. When you get a job in the creative industry, your creative freedom is going to be somewhat limited because of other people. But this is sometimes a good thing because that means that the decisions that are being made is not just made up by one person. It's made up by all the people on your team with different skill sets and experiences from different areas. Even though there are other people helping you make these decisions, you still need to have something to say. You still have to have an input and opinion on the creative direction or decisions being made. Every creative decision should be answering your why. Why are you making that decision? Why did you choose this camera over that camera? Why did you set it up this way over that way? Why did you choose this song over that song? And so on. You need to have a reason behind all these questions, and if you don't, you're not really a creator or an artist, you're just a person who knows how to follow directions. To further illustrate this point, one of my favorite quotes is a story that goes like this. There was a woman who, after a small crash in her husband's car, went to a shop to have it fixed before getting home. The shop owner tells her it's gonna be $100 for removing the dent. She agrees in desperation. The guy takes a hammer and in one single bang fixes it. She complained after the fix overpriced for the amount of time. He tells her that the fix itself only cost $10, but knowing where and how to hit is what costed the rest. So basically this story illustrates the difference between just following rules, which would be just banging with the hammer, and knowing how to solve a problem, which would be knowing when and how to slam with this hammer. It all ties in with believing in yourself and knowing that you can do the job. This guy clearly knew that he could do the job in a few seconds, just banging that hammer, and he would fix the car. Versus a person who doesn't really believe in themselves, would have taken much longer, asked probably more questions, not been sure what to do, how to do it, and yeah. Okay, so how do you know you're making the right decisions, and how do you start actually believing in yourself and what you're creating? The simple answer is experience. The more experience you have, the more you have failed, meaning you know what's wrong. And when you know what's wrong, you know how to improve it to make it better. It all comes down to how much you've done this. The more you do it, the more sure you are about the decisions you're making, the content you're creating, and the direction you're going. Experience is what helps you make decisions faster. I know a lot of people who are only aspiring creators, and what they lack is truly the experience. Not just the experience of working on a big project or working with a big client, but the experience of literally staying consistent and creating or working on their craft every day. And because they lack experience of creating itself, they lack the confidence to know whether what they're creating is good or bad. These people often make the excuse of saying that the reason why they haven't achieved XYZ is because they weren't born with a specific talent. This is the most BS I've ever heard, because it's not about talent. It's about being so passionate about what you're doing that you do it every day. Even when it gets boring, even when it gets hard, you need to love it. You need to love the process of creating so much that you do it no matter the end result, no matter the numbers, no matter the followers. When you do it every day, you will become better every day. That's just a fact. You will slowly gain the confidence knowing that your content is good because you've been working and improving this every fucking day. It is also crucial to believe in yourself so that others will believe in you too. A huge part of being a creator and making it is to sell yourself. You sell your skills, knowledge, experience, and the fact that you can solve this problem. If you want to get big opportunities in this industry, you need to know how to sell yourself. And you do that by being fucking sure that what you're doing is the best way, and the way you're creating is a great way of creating. Why would anyone believe in you if you can't believe in yourself? No one is gonna do that. The people who have achieved the most, a lot of times the people who make it are the people who fucking believe in themselves that I can do this, I can solve this problem, I can make this video. But the people who are not sure about this, no one's gonna bet on you because you never bet on yourself. We all are different. We have different upbringings, different stories, different trauma, and we're just different individuals. But you gotta trust that you as a person, you as an individual, what you've been through has helped you shape you into making great decisions today. A lot of creators or artists get into the creative field because of trauma in life. We get into it because we felt misunderstood, we felt lonely, we wanted to achieve goals other people didn't want to. Whatever it is, we always felt that we had something to say to the world in a creative way, right? We want to tell a story, whether that is through visuals or through music. If there's truly one thing that has helped me get to where I am today, it is believing in myself, believing that I will make it, believing that I can do it, and yeah, just believing in the process and the journey of if you create every day, you will become better and you will eventually become so good that you can do it for a living and be hired by the people you want to be hired by. Of course, you can't just believe in yourself. You need to also take actions that actually supports that, because if you only go around bragging and believing that you would make $1 million or you would fucking work for this massive company or whatever without actually putting in the work, then yeah, it's not gonna happen. But the first thing that this entire journey starts with, it's the mindset of believing in yourself.